know that we Americans all have this thing called civil rights? Even if you didn't know, civil rights play a huge role in your life. First, let's break down the word civil rights and see what we find. When you hear the word civil, you may think of being polite, like if a mom says to her son, "You be civil to your sister." But in this case, that isn't really what civil means. The civil and civil rights means that it applies to civilians, ordinary people like you or me. Rights are probably something you are more aware of, but they are a little harder to define. Think of rights as something you're entitled to. Now that we know all that, let's take a look at some of our civil rights we see in action every day. Freedom of speech. Don't do that. We love this. Everyone do this. No one do that. Thanks to civil rights, we all have the freedom to say what we feel. But remember that even though you can say whatever you want, others can say whatever they want back to you. I bet a lot of your parents vote. The right to vote is another civil right. Voting allows everyone to get their voice heard on issues going on in the United States. This may seem like nothing special, but it really makes the United States special. Other countries have fought wars over the right to vote, so when you grow up, make sure you express your opinions by voting. So, let's say you wake up tomorrow and the police are knocking at your door. They accuse you of being out all night doing evil deeds and you're put under arrest. Before they throw you in jail forever, they must follow the due process of the law. Basically, this means that before anything can be officially determined, you will get a trial to decide whether you are innocent or guilty. This means that anyone, regardless of color or background, is equal in the eyes of the law. Also, that everyone is protected from the law equally, so it doesn't matter if you're black, white, blue, red, or green. No one can be discriminated against for the way they are. So yeah, all people are equal now, but that wasn't always the case. From the late 1800s to 1964, there were laws called Jim Crow laws. These laws were made to keep races separated. These laws were enforced everywhere. This includes schools, transportation, restrooms, and restaurants. I'm pretty glad that segregation and the Jim Crow laws aren't happening in the United States nowadays.